Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
What you seen?
nothing. I don't see any message.
Mm-hmm.
I had fall asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. To the uncle later. Yeah, baby. Alright. Mm-hmm. My uncle now going there, he pass through.
Oh, yeah, uncle.
Yeah, he pass through. But that mama, that big brother. That not she little brother, that she big brother.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't really ever see that one on as a rasta.
I just remember the one that was like, fool one more time and see what will happen.
Oh gosh.
That's what he tell me. Fucking piece of shit. If that can happen now, if you say that, I will say something too.
You make me lick him down, yeah? You kid.
No, I will come on a vehicle, if somebody tell me that. I don't need somebody to say that to me. Scope one more time and see what will happen. And nobody ain't say nothing. Nobody ain't say how that's wrong to tell the girl that.
Oh gosh, baby. Pain and sorrow. Yes, you.
Yeah.
So I take it you're singing better. You ain't singing sick no more.
Yeah, tomorrow is should be the last day for the period also. So,
So don't come tomorrow then.
well, no. We will just meet you in the weekend, sir?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You cook and thing?
What?
You cook and thing?
I make rice, dal, and bhaji.
Okay. You got to pick up anything in the pharmacy for the food?
No, I didn't pick up anything for the food.
Oh, alright. Well, when you go and see about your teeth, you say that's how you're sticking when you see about your teeth.
Yes, I still have it for the teeth. Well, so far I find some dentists to go to and whatnot, so it's just to call them to make the appointment, to see them to do the X-ray, and they will give me the referral to do the X-ray.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
I miss you today, boy. When I finish with the book club, I'll go and in Europe. I'll go by the bus terminus. We get Wi-Fi by the bus terminus. Check the phone. I ain't see no message. I say, you see that? Let me leave you alone and go up the road. Yes.
No, well, I know you'll be busy with your book club, and then I don't want to have to call you, and then you engage with people, and then I get vexed. So I say just avoid all of that and nothing more this time.
Girl, I love you. I doesn't really mind if you disturb me or not, but I know you don't like it now. All the cross talking.
Yeah. So I have to leave you to speak to the public sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Bhaji boy.
Dasheen Bush Bhaji. It tastes nice. It wasn't bitter or nothing.
Congratulations. I eat my pillow, the last of my pillow I eat this morning, and then I come home, I bust some piece of them chicken and them in the yard. It has some wild peas what we had now. Yeah, so we had them in two grocery bags. I have a grocery bag, one other have a grocery bag, so I just boiling it out, finish it out on them chicken and them instead of getting them, like rice all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them a little bean. They eat that. They just eat it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Go back and cook. Cook all the balance of that turkey with some black eyed peas and rice. I pick up some books. I pick up one on meditation, one on life in in Shanghai, about the automotive revolution, about misconduct in the White House. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you ever hear about J.J. Rousseau. Right. Well, he was a philosopher from France. So, the social contract and social discourse. And I book on Tyrone Power, and a book on the Renaissance, book on gemstones, a book on the chem, that's basics, chem basics now by a handbook, a little handbook, and a book on meditation, and yeah, that's it.
You know the real estate agent I tell you about right now. He didn't charge anything, but the contract
when it sell, he does get a piece.
Yeah, he gets 5% when it's let's say that he sells it.
Yeah.
He gets 5%.
I do real estate already when I was younger.
Oh.
I did it on my own. On my own. Yeah. But that is something you could do, You know? You get the papers, you take a car, you drive around, you look for properties that looking as though they prop to sell, and those all just property in general, and you talk to the owners and thing, and see if they want it for lease or for rent. You understand? If it's freehold land, or if it's freehold and some next thing like residential now. Freehold as well. When you don't have no stipulation, you could do anything with it. You could open a rum shop, you could open a bar, you could open a school, you could and then residential now, well, you can't open anything because your activities can't disturb the community, You have to get pass and permit and thing, before you do certain things. And then you take pictures, and it's nice, man. Yeah, it's a nice little. I wouldn't say it's a hustle, because it's not a hustle. You really have to put your mind into it, and you market it. You market it nice,
Okay.
That and insurance is. I really wanted you to get through with the insurance thing. You remember, um, Sajiko. Remember it had the ad where you had see it's Sajiko in Jamaica who wanted somebody and whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, I wanted you to get through with something like that, boy. Really and truly. That is what, you know what I mean? Either that or teaching or counseling, you know that kind of thing?
Well, I'm working on the teaching, but I decide I will do it on my own.
Yeah, yeah. You pursue it and you get your papers, you get your, you know, your registers at school and because there are a lot of freedom in that now, boy. A lot of freedom, a lot of freedom.
Yeah. Because I won't get 20 students right away, but I mean, like, after, like, 2 years or something, I should get a normal amount, I think.
Yeah, and you build your rep, because that 2 years is for you to build your rep, you know?
Yeah.
You build your rep and you roll with that. Yeah. And it's intelligent for you to teach university courses because a lot of people running down, you know, teaching
CXC.
primary school and
Yeah.
SEA and CXC, but really and truly SEA and CXC ain't saying nothing, you know. When you start to teach, like, you see Cape and university courses, yeah, that is much better. Because you see with the primary school thing now, it has so much institutions. It's a lot of competition, unnecessarily so now, you know?
No, well, I thought about the competition, and this is what I say to myself, right? No, I don't need to capture the market. I just need about, like, 5 students in each class, and that's enough, like, how to make a little money, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the side. It's nothing big, really. And also, to each year is about, like, 16,000 persons who write in SEA, 16,000 persons in Form 1 to Form 5 each, right? It is,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really 16, but it's much more. It's about like 18, but I just count 16 because I just round down.
Mm-hmm.
So 16,000, so that's a lot. I mean, I don't need to capture the whole market, you know. I just need about 5 people each. That's all.
Yeah, and the thing about it, is when you're doing your teaching, you do counseling one time. You have a little 2 hours every week where your students could come in and talk to you about whatever it is troubling them academically or otherwise, and you keep proper documentation of your interviews and whatever, and you see you will bloom, you will blossom, you will blossom. You know, I was really considering um doing some flyers and stuff for the club now, doing some flyers and stuff because we don't really have anybody that is market the we don't have a marketing team now. We just leave everything up to the lady who own the club, but she she could use a little hand, you know. I know she would be glad for it. Just do some flyers and stuff and get into schools and that kind of thing. But she ain't wanted to get too big to a point where she can't manage now. She need no set
Yeah,
of help because remember she done.
have, she don't have her hands full, and
Yeah, she done her hands full now,
yeah.
right? But it have plenty room for improvement if you really catch where I'm coming
If
from
she
now, right?
choose to, yeah, it have the room,
It
but
have
like,
the room, but she not running it down because remember she done do what she had to do in life already. She done retire now, boy.
yeah.
Yeah, she done do what she had to do. If you see how much books they throwing away, girl.
Also, that's
If you
like,
see how much.
oh,
telling you about 30 something garbage bag boy.
Oh, God.
Real books they train with. It's just books where we had there and we just find it they too long now. So they say, well, they will get rid of them.
There's always have books. Each year it will always have books that they train away, which is so sad.
Yeah, if you want it, right now it's in our room in Santa Cruz. I know which part it is in Undercover Garden. If you want to go and get it, you could go and get it and rummage through and see where you want and show where you don't want. Yeah.
Well, to be honest,
Whenever you want to go, you could tell me and I'll go with you.
Alright, but right now I find I have a good collection.
Yeah.
I want to start to read out what I have here. I find that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you really watch at it, as I tell you, it's really, it come like a social passport now, but because you will always have more than you could handle.
Okay.
That's just the way the business is now. You just always get more than you can handle because you have right to people who come and donate now.
Okay.
Yeah, right to people come and donate. So it's not to say like you're getting them one by one. You're getting them stuck on fire now. And you're not in a literate society. It is sounds strange, huh? It sounds strange. How you go say we're not in a literate society when there's so much youth in school and all kind of thing, but we really and truly not in a literate society. One of the hallmarks of a literate society is people being multilingual, and they don't really have much people like that in the country. So we're not a literate society.
Okay.
You understand? You don't really have no big set of people who does revamp like the classics, Voltaire and Bach and yeah, everybody. So Plato and but all of that and all, is like theater. I mean, I don't know about one place, you know, except them in town, but I talk more like schools where is do theater. I don't know if school where is do theater. Just Napa and Sapa,
Okay.
But as in secondary schools now, that is strive on literacy and theater, When you was in Astra, or you used to do like skits and acting and that kind of thing?
No, Asha had nothing like that, It was just to be a good girl, come, sit down, be a good girl, sit down for 8 hours and then leave. That's all Asha is.
Just make sure you're firm.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you're firm. Astra, yes?
I find Bishop's East and Trinity East is a nice school. Because I see they have the principal have a program running on the side where like if you want to do on the SATs, how they're going and teach you that too one time on the side, so you can sign up and write it. Like while you're doing the CXC.
Yeah, that sense.
Yeah, that's why I used to wonder like why how come there's so much at children who went Bishops, like how come they're writing SATs and stuff like that. But it's not a coincidence. The school just
put that in place. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that before. And Bishop, they have like acting classes and stuff like that, and a lot of other stuff on the side and they're doing for the children. So that's nice.
SATs were.
But Trump put a ban on the student visa. Right now he put a temporary ban
B1.
What that?
Yeah, the B1 visa.
Yeah, he don't. Nobody can get any student visa right now.
Yeah, your student visa was your ticket to play a mass. You know, you're going across there on a student visa and you drop out of school and you get some work in a bar or a supermarket somewhere and that's it. You're a citizen before you know it.
Yeah.
Be in the game. Close up those windows, boy, before those mosquitoes come inside. Oh, you cat going.
Is she okay?
You remember what you had for breakfast?
Oh, I made like a homemade Subway.
Mm-hmm.
There's like you know how Price Matters have the garlic bread.
Yeah.
Right, so I took half of that and I just put cheese and onions on a toaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put the sliced ham and some ketchup and pepper and lettuce and tomatoes and things.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. A nice homemade Subway. I don't mind like if you buy that instead and we just make that instead of you buying Subway.
Okay.
You will save money and you will get like so much more food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$90.88. Yeah, 88.
Yeah, and instead of paying that $90 for just one sandwich, like you could buy, well, the bread is $33, and it's two loaves, it's two big loaves,
Mm-hmm.
and then well, it's just a little cheese, and then the pack and the ham is like $12,
Mm-hmm.
and like you wouldn't even use the whole pack, we could use like half in one sitting, and just the onions and things, you know. So that's about like for 2 a week, it'll cost like about like $50 for the 2 a week for one meal,
Mm-hmm.
and it would still have some extras. It would still have a whole loaf for next day, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to marketing, babes, you would really, I think it would interest you to do a little research on J.J. Russo and
Julie Russo.
J.J. Russo, John Jacques Russo.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Do a little read up on them and you'll see. He talk about social discourse now, you know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It make you see, you know, one of them stuff that has just changed the way you see life. You ever like watch a movie or hear a song or read a book that changed the way you see life?
Yeah.
Yeah. That show with Tom Cruise, um I can't really remember the name of it, but I think it's Through the Looking Glass or something like that. It's the one where he was in the gala, the masquerade, you know, and what he was doing and that kind of thing. Darrell wake up a lot of people. And the thing about this is that they edit out the film. They leave out certain parts of the film when
Yeah.
they was making it, yeah. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Uh, because you see, it have people, okay, who would say it's not advisable for a poor man to try to escape the rank that he was born in. It's better for him to embrace it. And it's not advisable for a rich man to try to escape, the pitfalls of being in high society. It's better that he embrace it and work with it, you know. It better, you tell yourself, well, you ain't born with no money, well, to hell with that, you know, and just work with what you have now.
Okay, well, I don't really agree with that, but if you say that, well, okay.
Yeah, because you see, I'll tell you something. The day you put a price on a good or a service, you try to make it um, standardized in some form or fashion, right? But really and truly, you would pay um, like $8 or $9 a pound for a pineapple on the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same thing you would pay for it in the school cafeteria. It's not the same thing you'll pay for it in the supermarket. It's not the same thing you'll pay for it on a cruise ship. It's not the same thing you'll pay for it on a cocktail
Right,
party.
okay. But that's what I have a simple explanation for that.
Same pineapple,
Yeah, them.
bottle of water. How much you pay for a bottle of water
Well, really,
in
it depends on where you buy it.
yeah, if you buy it from the factory you could get it for like $1 or 150.
Yeah, you can get for like 90 cents or something actually if you buy it from the factory each, and if you buy it in the store, it's like a dollar 50.
Mhm.
If you buy it in the school cafeteria, it will be like $5, or on the side of the road $5. And if you buy it like in a posh place, it's like
In
about 10.
VIP, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Or like
$10 a
airport,
fucking bottle
or
of
like
water.
a restaurant
Or
or
a
something.
plane, yeah, right, on a flight, yeah, So
No, but as I said, it's a simple explanation. Is because of the amount of times that it was bought over. Each person had to make a profit, they had to make a little money, so that's why. But then for that point could also be argued because I mean, like the airline could buy it and sell it over at that price, right? At that high
the
price.
airline don't have to buy it. The airline could just buy empty bottles and and
Okay.
sell you filtered water. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the airline could afford to do that, but it just it's how the company markets itself. If the airlines see that okay, our premium customers and they accustomed seeing the Sani on a billboard, I want to give them the Sani. I don't want to give them filtered water.
yeah. All right.
You know, see if you're growing up and you're poor and you learn a trade and then you decide within yourself who you're going to market it to. You understand? And that is really your most important decision who you're going to market yourself to. Yeah. A lot of people don't see themselves as in a position to market themselves to like the government now. You gotta find it's just too much red tape. You find it's too much red tape. You had to write a proposal, how much pages long, and then wonder if you will get a contract. It's just, to them, it's too much work. Yeah. And then it has some people say, well, boy, I ain't doing nothing anyway. It's not to say, like, I have $1 million in the bank. I might as well do it. You know, I might as well do it. I better try and fail to try. And then it has some people who say it's not try and fail or fail to try, but it's a matter of when I will get there. So the sooner I start, I think, is the sooner I will finish, and they will do it anyhow. You know. So which, you know, you are determining yourself which one you are. If you.
Well, I determined that already, and I went through it already, and look, I have no money right now, so what do you want me to do about that?
Oh, I was just talking in general. I was just having a conversation with you. I wasn't, I mean you. You know, I was just talking in general. Yeah. And I wouldn't say that your journey is over. To me, your journey is far from over. You know, you're a young woman, and same thing for me. My journey is far from over. I cannot look at myself as someone who has done this or someone who has done that as only 35 years old. What if I live to see 80 years?
I think it will. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I have to prepare myself. I can't study what the boss offering me when I go to work from Monday to Friday. I can't study that. You understand? As far as I concerned, you know how when you was in school they used to get box lunch? It come like if I go in St. Joseph to get box lunch, and I had to find my own time and my own space and create what I want to create out of life still. You know what I mean? When you're in school, you have the curriculum and whatever, and you had to decide what you're taking from it and what you're leaving behind. And I I never used to see it like that, you know, babes. No, I never used to see it like that. I used to tell myself that, well, whatever them give me to do, I had to do. But that's not true. That's not true. If they give me 9 apple and I decide I only want 4, I good. I good with my 4. Keep your extra 5. I good. You know the comments. You ever read through like the comments to them productions on YouTube?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
Well, it's mostly because it's a rubbish, but sometimes you get some comments that it really make you think.
Yeah.
But I noticed that over the years, the amount of like comments that is rubbish has increased. So before you used to get more like meaningful comments, but now it's really a lot of rubbish and spam. I don't mean spam as like the regular spam, but spam like if people just talking nonsense, really. So I class it as spam.
Yeah, more firewood and more coals than food, more gas than food, you know. And people 10 tank of gas, but the cupboard empty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. 10 tank of gas, but the cupboard empty.
Yeah, people are on the Elantra and all them fancy car and they're renting.
Yeah, and when you see these things in society, you realize how easy it is to relate to people because when you put in all your time and your energy into one thing, you need support for the rest, you know.
Yeah.
And it's nice to know that you have people around you who care about the other areas of your life. You welcome that because within yourself, you know, there's only a few things you could master. You know, as an individual, you could know about a whole lot of things, but there's only a few you could master and manage realistically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love you, and I just pray that well, one day, you know, I would um, I would master the relationship. You know, I've fantasized that one day I will have it under control.
Yeah, well, I think we get in there, because half of the work on that mastery is on my side also, because I'll need to be more understanding and take into account your situation as well. Like when I'm making decisions and stuff. For instance, like how I did that this evening. How I say, well, I know you're busy today, so it don't make sense to call you and just take up all your time. And then I get in vex like when you cannot go on and give me my undivided attention, right?
Mhm.
How that would just go and get me vexed. But I shouldn't be vexed about that because like you need space to deal with the public also. Like you need to interact with people also, right?
Mhm.
I can't just have it to tell myself all the time. And then too, like, and that would just make things become boring very fast because, like, if you just spend like 5 hours every day on the phone talking, like, after a couple of months, well, I'll get fed up of that. So,
Yeah, if you're not exploring new subject matter with the
yeah,
person who you're with, after a while you're just hitting the same subjects, the same topics over and over. After a while, you get monotonous, you get sickening. You want to
yeah,
escape.
yeah. And
You
then
want
I
to
thought
escape.
about like what else I would have to work on is getting off the phone and actually coming to see her and stuff like that,
No, I don't think that's necessary. To be honest, I think what we have is fine.
Well, yeah, I know it's fine, but I don't want to rely on the phone service to say, well, how they had a big part to play in my relationship.
Oh, okay.
I think that's very sad. So, but I do understand how for now this is working because I mean to say it, like how to go out and thing is money has to be spent, right?
Hmm.
So we can't go out all the time at the same time also.
You know, I get accustomed to being so dark, right?
Me?
I get accustomed to being so dark and being so gloomy. You understand that it's all around me, boy. It's like if I cannot escape it. It's
Yeah.
like if I cannot escape it because I don't really
This is part of you, embrace it.
I just try to change it, I
No,
mean.
just embrace it. If that's part of you, embrace it. Why don't we, well, have you read the mental poisoning book?
Not the whole thing.
Well, how about we finish read it out, and on the next weekend we could do like a video call, and we could just talk about the book,
And save it?
and we could just like have the video call on, and we just here, like I'll just be here in my room,
Yeah.
and we just talking on the video call, normal.
But you just can't record them calls, huh?
Okay, I never recorded a single call that you make,
But no, I asking you if you just can't record it.
or the video call.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I was talking about like how maybe we could do something on the laptop, well, on my laptop.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but you don't have a laptop again.
No, I don't have a laptop again.
Oh. Well, we'll just do a WhatsApp call then. That's fine. Also.
Zoom.
Yeah.
I think I have Zoom on my phone.
No, if you're using it on your phone, it's the same. It could be almost the same thing as a WhatsApp call, so I can just do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't want to fix the laptop for.
My laptop?
No, my own. What I tell you how.
Yeah, I could fix it. I never tell you I don't want to fix it.
Oh, it's just that I didn't give it.
Yeah, I can't really fight you, you know.
No, well, you see,
And then before I fix that laptop, I really want to get some clothes and things for you.
No, well, you see, concerning the laptop, I need to supervise the fixing process because it have a lot of files and things that I want, and it have some pictures of myself that I would just want to keep private, if you understand. It's like naked pictures I take of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I can't really give it out, and then I don't know who's fixing it and all this and all that. And I can't just tell them it because if I tell them that, well, then how they will look for it,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's not there again, because when I started the laptop the last time, it said the hard drive not there, but the hard drive there, so the hard drive was wiped.
I lose years of work when whoever it is take out that SIM card out of that memory card out of my phone. I lose years of work, you understand? Years of work, and the only thing that I could do now is just start back from scratch, you understand? I don't have no choice. I had to start back and I had to start back fast, you know?
Well, just try to keep your phone on you at all times, don't just have it all over the place sometimes.
Yeah, I had a backup. I never really had a backup. I never really tell myself that something like that would happen. So, I had a
Alright, well,
backup.
what you want to do as a backup? You want to
I'll just buy an next. I'll buy an next memory card and just hide it away. I'll buy 2 memory cards and I'll double
Well,
up.
it doesn't make sense to have the 2 memory cards in the same location, right?
No, I'll just put it in a safety deposit box in the bank.
Oh, God.
Then
Well,
they'll
just
charge
keep
you
it
$300 a year.
hold it fair.
Yeah, well, when you are in mood swings, you just do all kind of things. You throw it away or mash it up, or when you are in mood swings, But
Oh, God.
Yeah, when you're in mood swings, you just do all kind of thing because you don't know where my heart is, you don't know where my street is, you don't know where your slippers is, you might betray it, all kind of thing.
But I tell you that I change over.
Yeah, you saying you're changing and you actually changing is two different things, you know what I mean? When you change,
Whatever, okay, whatever.
you know, when you change, you'd rather say it, people will see it, people will know
Okay,
it.
whatever. Yes, whatever.
Yeah, so beautiful.
You know, you could have a cloud storage with just a Gmail account. And
Yeah.
that is, yeah, yeah. So you could just do that for now if you want. And next form of cloud storage, well, what I think is cloud storage is like if you set up like a Yahoo account or something, right?
Yeah.
But it's not a cloud account. But I may just go and send the message and
To yourself, yeah.
yeah, to yourself. It come like the email address, but it would save the information also.
I had that, you know, I had a lot of stuff like that, and then I'll lose everything because eventually, from not logging on all the time, I just forget my passwords and that kind of thing. And then I had one where I remember the password, and then the company come and ask me to change my password. And from the time them asked me to change my password, that was it, you know.
Oh, because you forget.
Yeah, boy. I using one password for years. Then all of a sudden I get an email saying that oh my password becoming redundant and I had to change my password. I changed my password and boy that was it. All hell break fucking loose guy. I forget that new password. All the time I using one for years and then I get some stupid email saying I have to change my password. So I change it, I forget, I lost every fucking thing.
But you could recover the email though. It have multiple ways of recovering that.
Yeah, but I do have a credit card. Yeah, I have to call them and go through the whole thing, and it's a paid call. Yeah, I have to pay for it with a credit card. So I don't have no credit card, so I never get back.
You want you want access to a credit card or something?
Yeah, I need access to a credit card to get back.
Okay, well I have a credit card, so you can use mine if you want. But you will have to give me the money, like if you're using it to make a payment or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to tell you the honest truth. I just need somebody who I could trust with my stuff because you understand what I mean. Yeah, you need people who you could trust. You can't be going through life and
Oh,
you know, you're blowing in the wind, you're candle in the wind all the time. Is no. And so much time passed that I actually forget the original one that they asked me to change.
oh
Yeah,
God.
so much time passed because all of them things does is ask you when you're trying to recover it. But so much time passed, boy, so much time passed. A lot of heartache. As I say, is I have this kind of gloominess that has always followed me and surround me because you know, I kind of give up on people. Yeah, I give up on people. I say, boy, I living in a waste of time country with a set of waste of time people, but it didn't benefit me to condemn the world. Because at the end of the day, I live in the world, I had to survive, so it didn't benefit me to condemn the world, I had to work with them. If I ever want to see the light of day, I have to work with them.
Is that how you feel about me?
But sometimes, not all the times, most of the time, I'm very comfortable with you. Too comfortable.
I mean, like when you're on top of me, I'm comfortable, but in all the other ways.
No, baby.
Really hard on them, and say, well, I don't like she, but
No, baby, until you come by me and queue up, I leave you in the fucking house alone. You understand? You do all kind of thing. You understand? And I just do it again and
all
again.
kind of thing, boy.
You stuff your bag with all my books, you're going up the road. I'll leave you in the house alone. I'm comfortable around you. You know, and it's not to say something I could hide. I just naturally feel most of the time. I feel comfortable around you.
You move like if I do the world or wrong thing. Boy, I just take 2 of your books, you still ghosting over that. And if I didn't take it, that somebody else would have just go through your stuff and take your books and all kind of thing. Like I never take your tools, left or nothing. I know that's yours.
Yeah, what I say, just drawing a reference to show you how comfortable I am around you, and I don't intend to change, because you just make me feel good.
But you have to put away your money though.
And I leave my money in my bag when I went on bed. If you had take it out, what would I do? Beat you up? I can't do nothing.
You're talking about like when you was here, or?
Yeah, when I was there, and I ain't go inside of the bathroom with my bag and all kind of money in my pocket and all that. I ain't do that. I leave it in the bag. You understand? And I'll go about my business. If you had take my bank card and go out the road and swipe my card, I could do anything. I can't do nothing. You done fucking gone already. I'll go by the station and make a report. I can't do nothing. You done gone already. What to do? Kick you up? I know into that. I ain't into fucking that. Now I hope I ain't put no ideas in your head.
No. But so forward, I just go and fight it. I don't even have the pen.
Hey, is that tap anything under $300 just pass? You don't need no pin for that.